All right, folks, let's go over my 1980s Realistic Chronosette 256 clock, radio with alarm, and cassette player. And it's a recorder too, so you can record stuff. This is a cool little unit. For being so small, it's got a lot of features on this. Okay, so let's go over the settings here. We got a radio setting, tape setting, AM, FM, and FM stereo. Tone for, your treble and your bass. And a balance because it's got two speakers, one on each side. Which is nice. Nice clock. I mean, you can see this, across the room easily. I actually set this radio now in the kitchen because it's a little too bright for me. And the one element this does not have, it does not have a dimmer. At least I don't find a dimmer on this. Yeah, I don't find a dimmer. So anyways, it's got a nice tone. The blue tone I like is nice light. It's a nice little night light actually. And but I'm going to keep this in the kitchen so it doesn't bother me sleeping. We can set the clock and the alarm up on top here. This is a power on right here button for the radio or the tape player. In order to play the tape player, you got to press this first. And then let's say you get a phone call and you want to turn the radio off immediately, you can just power off right there. It's got a sleep setting. Check this out. Sleep, you want to go to sleep and you only want to listen to the music for let's say 30 minutes. You press down. "30 minutes. We're going to listen to the radio for 30 minutes and it's going to go off automatically. 2 alarms. I have one alarm set right now for the radio to come on. It's going to play for 1 hour. And then after that, I give myself a little break of about 10 minutes. And then the other alarm will come off, go off. And that's going to be the buzzer. Now, I've never listened to this buzzer before. I've never set an alarm clock, period. I hate alarm clocks. Ugh, I hate those things, man. We got a 9-volt battery in it. It lets you know that your battery is on there. That way if the power goes off or if I unplug this and move it to the, I'm cleaning or something and I unplug it to clean or something and I move the radio, it's not going to affect the time and its settings, okay? The cassette player works really nice. Let's put the tape setting on. Oh, it's already on. Power on. Play. It's playing. Let's put the volume on briefly. So you could briefly hear that. Like I said, you can record. It's got 2 microphones. It's even got a jack for earphones, headset, earbuds. Folks, this is a pretty cool little unit. I'm not sure when this was made. Let's flip it over. Maybe this will help me find the age of this thing. Now, it was made in China, okay? Realistic, sold most likely through a Radio Shack, which was a division of the Tandy Corporation. Oh yeah, right there, it says right there. It was custom made for Radio Shack. In fact, I've never known of Realistic to be sold through any other retail element other than Radio Shack. Now, if I'm incorrect, please let me know, okay? So anyways, because this was made in China and not in Japan, Malaysia, or Korea, or even Taiwan, Republic of China, it leads me to think that this is late 80s, maybe even early 90s, like 90 period, 90, 91. I don't know. Folks, help me out, okay? Anyways, this is a great little unit. I got to wipe it down a little bit. Sounds great. It's one of my favorite little units. I have this in my Airbnb home in Rockford, Illinois. I like to collect all sorts of retro elements and music, and vintage and retro electronics is one of my favorite things to have in the home. because it satisfies my senses of sound. It's visually appealing to me. These retro elements, chrome on here, or the faux chrome, just looks cool, man, doesn't it? Like, I just love this stuff. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Please share your comments. One more time, Realistic Chronosette 256. What year was this made?